What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are back in the garage and we're working on the kayak. I just had sent to me a brand new product by Bigsby that's going to make putting a trolling motor on the back of your kayak a no-brainer. Stick around. Alright guys, so welcome back to my garage. As I said a while ago, we are going to be rigging up my kayak today with a new product. It is by Bigsby. But before we get into it, I just want to talk to you about how I built last year's kayak and how this year's kayak is going to be a little bit different. So if you're familiar with my channel, you know that last year we rigged out Nemo. Nemo was my, I think a 2014 or 2015 Vibe Seaghost 130. And right here on this channel, we fully rigged that thing out. I put just about everything except for a kitchen sink on it. We had a good time. I made a really cool design for the rear of that kayak. We built a trolling motor where we took the trolling motor apart, we cut the shaft down. I actually had a push button actuator that would raise and lower it. If you're a long time subscriber, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're new and you don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to check it out. I'll link that playlist in the video description. I also put the video links right here. Check that out. It was a really cool build. It was really technical though. But in that build, one of my favorite things that we did to that kayak was we put a Bigsby hand steer, and it was this little box that mounted beside my seat, and it was just like the steering control on a Hobie, and it mounted over here, and you could turn it and it would turn the trolling motor. And I had a pull cord that raised it up and everything. It was a really cool design on that kayak. But the Bigsby steering was a huge hit. I had so many people contact me and send me emails and just asking me questions and tips on how to install it on their kayak, and it was really cool. This video is going to be a little bit different. Now, I'm not going to get technical with this. I'm not going to show you exactly how to mount how to mount a trolling motor on the rear of your kayak, because every kayak is built different. You're going to have a different kayak than mine unless you have the same boat that I have. Then you can look at my design on how I've got it mounted. This video is mainly to show you this new product that is a little bit different from the hand steer. It makes it a whole lot less technical. And what I mean by that, if you have a kayak and you just want to put a trolling motor on the back, you don't want to go through the process of cutting the head off the trolling motor, rewiring the trolling motor, putting something up front, and then rigging up a way to steer it. You just want to clamp a trolling motor to the back of your kayak and have a way to steer it and fish, and then take it off when you're done and put it on your John boat, or put it in the house, or just use your kayak without a trolling motor. This is a great design for you to try. So what I'm going to do is we're going to swap to the bench. I'm going to open this box up. We're going to show you exactly what it looks like. Then we're going to get it installed on a trolling motor and show you how it works and how simple and easy. This little thing right here is going to make the people who don't want to get really technical with putting a trolling motor on the back of their kayak and they just want to go for a ride and use the trolling motor, this is going to save you right here. This is going to be your bread and butter for that design. So let's go over to the workbench. All right, so what this product is called, it is called the Bigsby Pole Steering Adapter. Let me see if I can get it right there. And what it is an adapter that you just simply clamp to the shaft of your trolling motor, and you can steer from your seat the trolling motor. And I'll show you how it's going to work. So what it is this is it. This is all it is right here. It's got a little swivel mount here with this little aluminum threaded piece, and I'll get to this in just a minute, but I want to show you how it clamps. So this is basically it's got some stainless steel hardware on here that you'll clamp this directly to the shaft of your kayak. Let me make sure I'm in frame when I'm showing you all this. So you'll clamp this on the shaft of your kayak, and then you've got this piece right here. And this is all it comes with. So you do have to have one more crucial thing, and let me show you what that is. Let me get it. I forgot to set it on this side of the camera. Let's see if I can get this in the picture here. You see this? You see this very dirty, this is my shop broom, so don't make fun of me. It's covered in paint and everything else. But this is my broom, right? So what you do, you take your broom, I know you can't see me, but you unscrew the head off your broom. And I probably need to clean this. There's so many cobwebs on it, it's not funny. Let me get that out of the way. So then what you have is you got your broom handle. And you take your broom handle, and I actually went in the house and stole my wife's broom handle too. She's probably going to kill me, but this is the broom handle from inside. And then I seen my shop broom handle out here. So, but you take your broom handle and you screw it, after you've got it mounted on your trolling motor, of course, you screw it on there, and then this is attached to your trolling motor, and when you pull and push, and it's that simple. I mean, it is really that simple. Now, I will suggest something, and you'll see in just a minute when we put it on the trolling motor what I'm talking about. All of these broom handles you're going to have at home are going to be different lengths. Like, as you can see, a regular house broom is about a foot shorter than my shop broom handle. And even the shop broom handle on my kayak is a little bit shorter than I want it. But what you can do is, after you get this Bigsby steering kit, go to Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever you need to go. And I had one here, I don't know what happened to it, but they sell a telescopic paint roller. I think that's what it's for. I think it's for like putting, screwing a paint roller on and painting, and you can extend it and shorten it. Well, they sell those and they're pretty cheap, and that would be perfect for this design. I wish I had one to show you what I mean, but you just twist it, and you can, it's telescopic. It goes really far out and really short, and you just screw it in, set it to the length you need it for your kayak, and then you always have it there. Plus, if you want to shorten it up for storage and get it out of the way in your garage, you can, shorten it up. But that's all it is. So when you buy the pole steering adapter from Bigsby, this is what you're going to get. You're not going to get the pole. You're just going to get this. And one thing I did notice that I had to do to make mine work was I had to get a couple of little bit longer. These are just 1/4 20, 7/16 head bolts, stainless. And the reason I'm going with this is because the Bigsby shaft is a little bit more narrow than an actual trolling motor shaft. So this doesn't clamp on it. It will clamp on it, but you don't have enough threads to really get it started. So what I did, is I just pulled these two screws out that it came with, and I swapped them out with a little bit longer screw. Now, if you can use Phillips heads just like what they have sent with it. And if you got one that's just a little bit longer, you can use that. But what I'm going to use is this, because it's what I have. And we're just going to take these off. I'm sorry if you can't see down here. So, and then this is what you got. So you've got the back half, and it's got a little locking screw. So once you get it on the shaft, you can tighten this little Phillips head screw down, and it'll kind of lock it in place. But I'm telling you, once you clamp this thing down, it's not gonna twist on you. It's not going anywhere. And then it just mounts on the shaft just like that. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna turn the camera, we're gonna get back on the kayak, and I'm gonna show you how easy this is to mount and how it actually works with a steering pole. So let's go back to the kayak. All right, so I've got the trolling motor mounted on the back of my kayak. This is the Minn Kota Endura C2. This is the 55-pound thrust. The one that we put on the back of the Vibe Seaghost 130 last year, it was the actual 30-pound thrust. And you can get the 30-pound thrust right now on Amazon for $99. It's a really great deal. And what I liked about it versus this bigger one is the handle is telescopic, the actual throttle handle. So when you mount it on the back of your kayak, you can actually, now this one's all rattling and took apart from last year, but it would pull out to about right there. So it would give you a little bit extra room to reach back and put it in forward and reverse and change your gears and stuff. So if you're looking to do this project and you're gonna put a clamp-on style trolling motor on the back of your kayak, click the link below. It's $99 on Amazon right now. You can't beat it. This was a great trolling motor. So is this one. This one's just a little bit bigger. I actually borrowed this trolling motor from my little brother. Shout out to Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Because all my trolling motors that I have were taken apart and I can't really use them for this video. So anyway, we've got the Minn Kota 55 mounted on the back of my kayak. And now we are going to take the Bigsby pole steering adapter, and what you do is you just mount it on the side that you want to steer from. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, this will work either way. If you want to put it on the left side and steer with your left hand, you can do that. I am right-handed and I want to steer on the right side of my kayak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bolts through, and this is super easy, guys. There's not anything real technical to this. You literally just clamp it onto the shaft of your trolling motor. You just got to make sure that it's square. So whenever you when you're clamping this on, make sure your trolling motor is facing straight forward with your kayak, and then you're going to put this straight off to the side. I'm just going to put the nuts on the back of the bolts and tighten it down. The installation on this, after you get the the trolling motor on the back of your kayak, should take less than 5 minutes. Unless you're trying to film like I'm doing, and then things are definitely going to mess up the whole time you're trying to do it. Okay, so loosen up your Phillips head screw, and then I'm just going to evenly screw them down, just like this. Clamp it on, not too, you want to get it tight, and it hugs it, and I'll bring the camera over in just a minute and show you that it does fit the shaft. I just needed those little bit of extra threads to force it around the shaft of the kayak, the trolling motor. I keep calling the trolling motor a kayak. Okay, so that's it. So now you just want to tighten the Phillips head screw down just to snug it up, but it's not going anywhere. And as you can see, you can already steer the trolling motor with no problem. So now you take your handy dandy broom handle and you turn it right into the little aluminum plate, and that's it. Now, as you can see, can y'all see this? Yeah. So you can see my broom handle ends right here at the back of my seat. If you have a longer one, it works perfect. This works fine for me because I can just reach back just a little bit, and then you just drop it and leave it right there where you want to. The only problem that you're going to have is if you get a broom handle that's really too short, then you're basically having to fight and turn around. You might as well be back here steering with the handle of the trolling motor at that point. So that's why I suggest make sure you measure where your mount's going to be to your seat when you're purchasing a broom handle or whatever you want to call these pole handles, and make sure you get the right length that you need. I suggest if you're going to go this route, go ahead and get the telescopic one. Then you've got any length you want. So if you upgrade your kayak later and you want to set this same setup on a different kayak and the seat's a little bit different from the rear, all you got to do is adjust the pole that you bought on the telescopic pole, and you can keep it and it'll last as long as you want it to last. And it works just like that. So you just pull it and you push it. Am I getting that in there? Yeah. And I'll get some close-up shots real quick for you guys and show you exactly how it looks when it's mounted on the shaft. And that's what it'll look like once it's clamped on. And there's my very, very filthy broom handle. And it just screws right into the aluminum block. This is solid, it's not hollow. This is one solid piece. And it is plastic, but it feels like the same plastic that the kayaks are made out of. It's really, this is solid. It's really dense. And then here's the Phillips head screw that I was telling you about. You just tighten it down. Once you clamp your two bolts on your shaft, and you can lock it down with this. You really don't have to. You can if you want to. It just gives you that extra peace of mind that it's snugged on the shaft and it'll hold it in place a little bit better. And then you just push and pull. And as you can see, it turns the trolling motor, and you can completely go sideways with this thing. All the way that way, all the way that way. All right, so that is the Bigsby pole steering adapter. I'm gonna link this in the video description below, and I'm also gonna link that Endura, the Minn Kota trolling motor. It's a 30-pound thrust. It's on sale on Amazon right now for 99 bucks. I'll link it below. If you're looking for a good trolling motor, that is a good one. I've used it several times. If you're gonna buy this Bigsby and you're gonna do the installation that we did today, do me a favor. I'm going to leave my email address in the description below this video. Take some pictures of your build and how you set up your pole steering on the side of your seat, and send me some pictures. I would love to share them with some of my viewers on Instagram. A lot of people are interested in this setup right now, and I'd love to get different ideas out there on how exactly everyone's going about doing this. I appreciate you watching. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Hit that like button, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.